Oh, it is a V-nickel. Sweet. Oh, 1894, baby. Well, I'm back at the summer camp. Sorry, we're having another high wind day today. Got kind of a mixed high signal here, 84. Flipped up the plug. I see something shiny, but something doesn't look quite right to me. Have a look. There it is. And at first glance, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Because the tone I was getting, it didn't seem right for a silver quarter. And then as I look closer, yeah, this doesn't have a reeded edge, so it can't be a quarter. But I'm not sure what it is. Let's find out. No cash value. It's a token. They use these in arcades and stuff, bowling alleys sometimes. Yeah, that's a no cash value token. A beautiful eagle and stars on it, but it's not a coin. Oh well. Feels very light. It's probably made of aluminum. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, I saw that shine. For a minute I thought I had something. Ah well. Excuse me. The day is young. I'm not, but the day is. And we got plenty of time to find something cool. Just getting started. Alright, let's clean this up. Alright. That's twice now. Once was enough. Same exact kind of guy. No cash value. That one had depth to it. Really thought I had something that time. Alright, moving on. Looks like it's another high wind day here. Finally made it back up to this area that we've been in the last couple episodes. I wanted to finish that semicircle on this side. We've already done one band out, 2 bands out. This is the 3rd band out. After that, my plan is to grid this area here from these cabins. I mean, the fact that we've got some silver here, if those cabins have been there since the 40s, maybe we'll see more. And I think we just have to grid the area proper and really hit it hard. I know we're going to dig a lot for tokens, but let's see if we can score a little bit more silver. And then after I finish that, if I'm still up for it, I want to check around behind these cabins a little bit, and then I want to head over to that sort of stage-like thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It seems to be drawing towards me. It's tugging at me. I want to go check it out. I'm curious about it. And after that, I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll see. Let's see if I'll be tired by then, probably. The wind is just crazy today. It's blowing so hard that when I was laying out some of the stuff I found here, the tokens began to blow away. So I'm going to have to pick these back up after I shoot this. But this is what I found on the way up to the area here. We got a couple arcade tokens, 2 LARPer coins, 4 clad dimes, a button from a LARPer costume, and this thing. Let's sure what it is. Safety pin with a little piece of copper wire and a blue plastic bead. Not sure what that's about. Anyway, we're doing alright. Just getting started. It's chilly and the wind is making it seem even more chilly. So I may film a little bit less today. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. That's for you to decide. Alright, I'm going to get off to it. Well, I had an unexpected surprise. Digger Dave gave me a call. He was looking for something to do, and I invited him to come out here, so at some point he's going to call me when he gets within 10 minutes of this place and let me know so I can hike down to the parking lot and meet him. And then I don't know what we'll do. So my plan for gridding this area, I don't know. We may end up searching a different spot. We'll see. We'll see what Digger Dave wants to do. But always fun to have a buddy along, so whatevs. This place isn't going anywhere. As far as I know, I'm not going anywhere, so we can always grid this another day. But in the meantime, I'm going to get back to work on my semicircle. Nothing new to report. A couple pennies. Nothing exciting. Alright, back to it. Woo! Alright. This is what I think it is. It was very shallow, but too deep to go after with the probe. So I dug a tiny plug. Ordinarily, I would recommend against digging tiny plugs, but right now, we just had rain all night. We've had rain all week. The ground is like goo. It will stick back together. I'm not worried about this getting sucked out by a lawnmower or drying out. It's not going to happen now. Look at that. Look at that. See the scroll work? Alright, that's ringing up nice and high. My guess is that that's a big man sterling ring. It's been a long time since I dug up a meaty sterling ring. I've dug a lot of little ones, thin ones, you know. That's a nice chunky one. So I'm going to pause here. I'm going to extract that, clean it a little bit, and then we'll see if we can figure out if it's sterling or not. Time for a little chucking squirt. Aha! That. You see that mark inside the band? That's what I've been looking for. That's why I was rolling it. I'm pretty sure that says 925. Well, I can't tell if that says 925 on the inside of the band. It sure looks like it might be to me. But if that's not silver, I'd really be surprised. I'll test it with my silver test kit tonight. But I'm pretty sure that that's a beautiful sterling silver ring. This wind is brutal. My hands are freezing. Whew. Okay, back at it. Well, Digger Dave is here. I wandered down to the lot and met him. The wind's so high, though, he decided to go into the woods over here and check around these cabins back here. I have poked around in there a little bit, but not thoroughly, so there should be plenty of stuff for him to find in there. Honestly, I may go in and join him. The wind out here has been just brutal. It's been brutal, and I'm having trouble with the cold. Chest is getting tight. Nose is running, so I'm trying to walk my way out there again, but I probably will end up in there with him anyway. So maybe tomorrow I'll grid that area. Maybe tomorrow there'll be less wind. I just had a target here. Looks like another piece of a LARPer costume. Gotta hand it to these guys. They have some fancy buttons and things. Look at this one. Isn't that nice? All that pretty scroll work. Cool, huh? Kind of, in the circles, kind of suggests the yin and yang symbol. Pretty neat. Okay, just interesting. Not valuable, but interesting. Back at it. Just had a good tone here. A nice high 80s, like 88. Hang on a second. This has a little piece of silver. Old silver Washington. I don't know exactly what year. Can you tell? I don't want to rub it, but I mean, it's just a Washington. Looks like 1950 something. Let's get the chuck and squirt out, and we'll blast the dirt off of that thing. And see the date. There we go. Come on, baby. There we go. Looks like 1952. Yep. 1952 silver Washington. Okay. Now, the cool thing is, I have another signal. It's another high 80s. A few inches from this one, it's the same depth. So, we could be talking about a coin spill here. Digger Dave is over there. I don't know if you can see him. He's over by the rock wall there around the bonfire where I've already worked. So whatevs. You know, I told him I worked the area, but I'm sure he'll find something I missed. Dave's one hell of a detectorist. Alright, I'll be back with you in a minute. Target number 2. Same tone. A little bit shallower. Looks like a silver quarter to me. Another silver Washington. It's really too cold to film right now. 1952. Same year as the other one. That's funny. Alright. You're not going to believe this. I got another signal. Same kind of tone, but deeper, just a few inches away. You're going to have to check it. Could it be a 3 coin spill? Could be. Could be. We'll see. Get back with you. Woohoo! Well, that, my friends, is silver quarter number 3. Another Washington. I think there's a 4 in the date. I don't really want to rub it. And it's too cold right now. We'll figure out what this is later. This was a noisy hole. There might be more stuff in the plug. I'll get back to you. Yeah, one more coin in the hole. Not silver. But it's in the same time period. It's looks like a 57 Wheatie. So, not surprising. It's all probably dropped at the same time. Whoever was walking around here dropped all these right at the same time. There may be more around. I got to do a quick scan. Just want to update. I'm going to go update Digger Dave and let him know. He may want to come over here and hunt over here. Alright, guys. Oh. Alright. I'm cold. Are you cold?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're cold. So we're not going to shoot a wrap up. What'd you have? Anything interesting? You had a Barber.
Got a Barber dime, a whole bunch of Barber coins, and a good handful of conventional modern clad.
Sweet. And I got the silver ring you saw, also the 3 silver Washingtons, which you also saw, a butt ton of LARPA coins, some LARPA buttons, and some modern clad. And I'll give you a LARP up. I'll give you a wrap up later. When I get home, where it's warm. Say goodbye, Dave.
Thank you for watching.
All right. See you on the next one. Whew, hopefully it'll be warmer. Well, welcome to my messy little office. It's about 20 minutes to 10. It's much warmer now. I had some nice dinner. My wife made me some delicious dinner, and I had a nice hot cup of cocoa. That definitely helped. And I was just sitting here, cleaning up some finds. There's a little bucket of dirty water here as I've been cleaning stuff up and rinsing it, and using a gentle toothbrush, and so on and so forth. But I thought I would, do that wrap up I promised you earlier. I've already tossed the clad into the tumbler bin. I couldn't tell you what was in there from today's hunt. The only things in there from today's hunt that you didn't get to see were this lead fishing weight, which I thought was interesting. Found a couple of fishing items today. This faucet handle. The second one like that I found at this camp. There's another one right there from a few days ago. And this is old. That came toward the end of the day. A nice D-buckle. That's old. Brass buckle. The center post is all corroded away. Now we'll tumble that. That'll come out nice. So here are the items I was cleaning off. These are all the LARPer tokens I recovered today. 8 of these 10 unit, whatever they are. 3 of these 1 unit, whatever they are. 3 of these Majesty's Bank of Lira 1 Queen's Ounce coins. This one's interesting. I've never seen one with a silver wash on it. I wonder if that's how they all actually look, and it just wears off real quick in the ground. And then over here we have just a few standalone. We got 1 of the dragon-themed 1 copper piece. We got 1 with the king and the queen on it. King Finbar and Queen Moria. And then 1 of these William C-themed tokens with the Spanish phrase on the back and the ship's wheel. So those are pretty cool. I got a couple oddball items here. This piece here is, I believe, part of a fishing lure. I think that's what that is. I do not know what this is. Beats me. Safety pin, little copper wire, I don't know what that was used for. This looks like it's something might have gone on a backpack, or straps, could have been part of a costume, or something like that. Not sure. It's just chrome plated, or it's got some kind of shiny plating on it. We got a couple of the LARPer buttons. I'll give those to my wife. She collects the buttons. And these tokens, these don't count as LARPer coins. These are arcade tokens, and particularly this face will definitely fake out a detectorist. When you see eagles and stars, that's usually a really good sign. But in this case, nope, it's just an arcade token. These are made of aluminum, very lightweight. Then we have that beautiful sterling ring. It is sterling. I took a close look at that mark on the inside of the rim. I don't know if I can get there. In the high-res photos you'll see it. But in that mark on the rim, it definitely says 925. It was just hard to see earlier. Then this curious item. I dug this as me and Digger Dave were on our way out. Gave me a 90, so of course we had to stop. I said, "Hey Dave, I got a 90. 90 is where you find silver half dollar." So it's got these chains on it. I don't think they're made of anything precious. And it's got an X, and as you can see, there's a sort of a mechanism behind there. And so I flip it over, it's all full of gears. Probably came out of a watch or something like that. Certain that this is something the LARPers were wearing. Not all role-playing games are set in a medieval world. That's how it began. But in recent decades, another sort of setting has become popular called steampunk. Steampunk is a sort of a blending of sort of industrial machinery and fantasy. So steampunk-themed games have lots of big machines with gears and cogs and, engineers and so forth. And so when I saw this piece of jewelry here with these gears all over it, I immediately said, okay, yeah, that would probably be from some sort of steampunk LARP. And just so that you know I'm not completely making it up, I happen to know that the
Majesty's Bank of Lyra, these tokens are from a steampunk LARPing group called Steam and Cinders. And that's why there's a gear, if you can see around the Queen's head. There's a cog on the front of the token. So there are at least some steampunk LARPers there. And then these are the silver Washingtons from the coin spill. They're all Philadelphia's 252s. They all look in pretty good shape. 252s and a 49. So I think it's a fair bet that the spill happened in the 50s. Since the wheat penny that was in there was 1957, then I'd say, yeah, it had to have happened in, the late 1950s. But there you go. One thing I feel kind of bad about is you didn't get to see Digger Dave's Barber dime that he dug. That guy is amazing. He can pull something out of the most pounded out ground. He really knows what he's doing. I gotta study what he does more. But yeah, it was a Barber dime. I believe it was in 1903. I was hoping it would be pre-1900s for him, because that's always exciting. But it looks like it was 1903. Could have been 1908. We were so cold. I looked at it, I was like, it's gorgeous, Dave. Let's get out of here. So anyway, it was a good hunt. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I told you last episode about my LARPer treasure chest that I've been working on. So why don't I show you that? Okay. Here's my little LARPer treasure chest. It's not a big chest. It's just a box that my wife was using for a while, and she didn't have a use for it anymore. And I told her I was looking for a small treasure chest, and she said, oh, I have one. So, and as you can see, if we look inside, he said, thinking he could just open it like he has a million times before. There you go. And it contains the various items that I've found that are LARPer related, like these pieces of jewelry, these keys, that funky thing, keys, key pendants, little key earrings, and it's just chock full of these LARPer coins. And well, we've got a bunch more to add. Most of the stuff here is LARPer coins. So let's throw in these Bank of Liras. Those. Throw in these numero unos. Those. These guys. Okay, and then we got all these 10s here. There we go. There. And I think we'll put this steampunk thing in here too. That's clearly a LARPer item. I would throw the buttons in here, but as I said, my wife collects buttons, so whenever I find buttons, unless they're historic, I give them to her. So we'll just throw that stuff in there. So there's my little LARPer treasure chest full of LARPer treasure. Oh, and I usually keep a dry pack in there too, just to keep it from getting mildewed. There you go, my little LARPer treasures. Yeah, I'll give those buttons to my wife. Alright. Good hunt. Probably gonna go back out there tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully the wind will let up. Alright, I gotta clean up my office. I got the cleaning junk and stuff all over the place. Alright, you guys take care. Woo! Sort of stage-wise thing? What it is? I don't know. The tokens began to blow away.